Well, hey there! I see that you're also enjoying this big, beautiful world of RuneScape. All the different biomes and adventures that you can choose, it's really exciting, isn't it? It's so easy to get lost in a big creative world where you can choose to do anything that you want to do. And since I'm currently working on a bossing series, which you should totally check out, by the way, I figured why not pass the time and try to get lost in the world just like everyone else. With unlimited places to go, I mean, and just look at this dog, it's so big and beautiful. But with massive content comes massive decisions. So I'm gonna do like a lot of other people I've seen do and spin this big old wheel thing and figure out what we're gonna do today. So let's go explore this big, beautiful world together, one spin at a time. So here's kind of a basic rundown of what I'm going to be doing. Here's a small little list of random things. It's everything from bossing to mini games to other content. And it's going to be very straightforward. I'm just going to click spin and then do whatever comes up. So here we go. Hopefully we get something that's not stupid. Okay. I'm fine with bossing. I don't really like wildy content, but I'm gonna do it. It's something I never really do, so let's get started with this. And it looks like we have a lot to choose from, so I'm gonna have my hands full with stuff to do. Since we're gonna be doing a bunch of wildy bosses, I figured let's go ahead and make a bunch of mixed hides just in case I die. I'm fully expecting to get destroyed by PKers a lot. I can never remember what hides you need, but I'm sure it'll tell us as we go to make them. First up, let's make some bodies. This should be enough for now. We can make more later if we need to. Next, we just gotta go grab a bunch of fox hides to finish making the legs, and then we should be good to go on the armor. And there's the legs. We have 6 tops and 6 legs. I'm gonna be using climbing boots instead of the mixed hide boots, so hopefully that'll all be good for the content that we're gonna be doing. Now to grab some gloves. Depending on how things go, I actually might switch them out for Barrel's gloves later. I know it'll be a little bit more of a risk, but it's fine, whatever. And last, I'm gonna make some glories. I do have a fury that I could use, and if I were to lose it, I could just make another one, but I really don't want to risk this much in the wildy. And now to make a few more amulets of glory. I wish I had more dragon stones, but hey, we might get lucky drops later on to make some more. Maybe the 3 will last, we'll see. And goodness gracious, look at us. We look like a champion. I look like somebody whose mom just bought them a bond and I'm playing membership for the first time. But darn, we look good. I think first up on the list, I'm gonna try Vedion. I've never really tried to kill this thing for multiple kills. As you can see, I've only killed it about 7 times. But I think it's going to be a good starting base since I at least have some sense of familiarity with the boss. With that being said, I am still terrified of getting killed by PKers, but we did stock up on gear beforehand, so hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. And here we are, taking our first little steps in the wilderness to go take on some bosses. I really should have scouted beforehand, but it's fine, whatever, it's not. It's just, this is lighthearted, I just want to have some fun, so let's go have some fun and learn how to kill Vedion. So it appears I can't peek inside until I kill it 13 more times, so, you know, it's fine. I guess we'll go for that. So here we are. I'm going to use this as a quick little test. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea how to actually kill this thing. I think I just pray melee and dodge the lightning, and then I think some little lions are going to pop up and I just kill those when they get here. But I don't know. So we're going to be learning together. Now, if it's not crystal clear, I am what you would call an average player. I am not really that good at this game. If you've seen my lighthearted series or started the bossing series, then you know that I'm completely average and I don't try to do anything fancy. So I'm going to be learning this boss along the way. And so if you see me do stuff that, you know, maybe it's not the meta or what I'm supposed to be doing, totally cool. I'm going to learn as I go. And I do read the comments. So feel free to let me know anything you need me to know and I'll try to pick up on it next time. All right, and there's the final hit on the first phase. And now I think, if I remember correctly, I think everything just gets a little bit faster and maybe there's a bigger radius. I can't remember, but let's go get it and see if we can get our first kill. And that was exciting. I loved that I was able to kill that and no PKers came in. So that's a win for me. So let's hope that the rest of these trips are going to be just as lucky with no PKers and maybe I'll spoon something good. Who knows? And I totally forgot when you leave the cave, you have to go in this part and I didn't bring anything to prepare for it. So lesson learned for next time. That's for sure. So let's go bank. I think I'm going to grab an anti-poison, and also I think I'm going to get a little bit more combo foods. I only brought just a few carambons, but I think I'm going to alternate between sharks and carambons. I think that's the best bet. Just in case I get hit hard, I want to be able to heal up as much as possible. So here's our new setup. I swapped out the zombie axe for dual muchachas, and I replaced the arty cloak for the mythical cape. It added a lot of accuracy to our crush, so hopefully we'll get a little bit better kills this time. And here we are for round 2, and there's someone in here. It's a little bit lower of a level. Maybe he won't kill me. We'll see how it goes. We're about halfway through the phase 1, and this guy's been kind of quiet, so he's probably just some regular dude here getting kills like me. So all the merrier. Maybe we'll get lucky and no PKers will come. Also, I just want to add, this guy is probably laughing really hard at me because I'm a high level and I can't even dodge this lightning. Meanwhile, he's doing fantastic. So good on you, buddy. Whoever you are, you're great. So I'm just speeding through the kills here. Nothing too exciting is happening. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to dodge the lightning. I'm trying to pay attention, but it's just, I don't know. It's just something I gotta get used to, I guess. I have only killed it just a few times, so maybe by the end of this little mini grind, I'll be a lot better at dodging this stuff. And there is our first combat achievement of the day. We got the mini combat achievement for killing 10 Virion, so I will take it. I know it's a very low skill thing, but I'm proud to own that combat achievement now. Well, that was fun. I may have only killed it a few times, but it was really cool getting to hang out with another player that didn't want to kill me. And now we return. We're doing good. We're doing good. We have yet to see any PKers, which is a good thing, and I'm really glad for that, by the way. But I am bracing for that moment when it comes, because I know this is a very good hotspot for people. But for now, I'll just enjoy my time with these skeletons who are standing there menacingly. All right, so we're back in again, and there is another person here, a different person this time. I hope this guy is not a PKer either. It really bothers me when I see people. I don't want to just assume that everyone is gonna, want to attack me and steal my stuff. Well, not steal, but, kill PK before it. But, it's always safe to assume that it's possible. But there is another kill, and man, these kills go by so fast when there's another person in the room. I really like this. I might bring my friends here. All right, so we're here doing another solo kill. I'm having a really good time. I wish that my old buddy, my good old silent friend that was here before, was still killing this with me because it would be going by a lot quicker. But I think that I'm doing really well, and I've picked up good on the boss, and I've been dodging the lightning a lot better, so I'm really pleased with all the progress I've made. And down goes Virion again. I am having a lot of fun fighting this boss, except I really would have a better time if my friends were here. So what I think I'm gonna do is come back later when everyone's online, and for now move on to another solo content. The next thing that I'm gonna try to go after is KBD, and the reason why is because I'm actually grinding for a couple items on it. I really want the KBD print. It's one of my favorite looking pets in the whole game. But I also want to try to get lucky and get the Vists drop. Next up for KBD, this is going to be the gear that I wear. I'm grateful that we have the Dragon Hunter Lance, and so it's really going to come in handy as I grind more and more kills down the road. So I'm not going to spend too much time here. Everyone has seen KBD, and I've killed it a lot during my time. I only have a close to 200 KC on this account. No notable drops at the moment, but hey, maybe I'll get lucky. And look at here, this big old dragon. As I mentioned before, the Prince KBD pet is one of my favorites in the game, and so I would love to have it. I know that I probably won't get it today in this video, but it still would be really cool if I can get it eventually. There was absolutely nothing exciting on my first trip, but hey, it's okay. We're here to do some wildy content, and oh boy, we're getting it done. Also, I just realized I brought my looting bag knowing very good and well it doesn't work here at KBD, which actually kind of freaks me out a little bit. I feel like if it should work anywhere in the wildy, it should also work at KBD too. But I do get it. It technically is not in the wilderness once you enter the lair, but still, I wish it was a thing. And again, nothing in trip 2, but let's get ready for our third round. I also want to add that I have yet to see a single PKer all day. It seems pretty dead in the wildy, but I'm imagining as we get closer to the evening time, it'll probably pick up a little bit. And I think that will wrap up our KBD kills for the day. We did a lot of kills, and I'm actually really proud of that. We got some decent loot, nothing too exciting, but we did make a little bit of money, and that's always a plus. The next boss that I think I want to go after is something I have never done before in the game, and that's Venenatus. It's got some really cool looking drops like the treacherous ring and even that cool little spiderling pet. Look how cool that is. And it'll be really exciting to try something I've never done before. So off we go to our next wildy boss. One cool thing that I like in this episode that I'm doing right here is that I never do wildy content. I was gonna say I don't do it often. I never do wildy content. It's like, it's not even fun to me. But now I'm forcing myself to get out here and do stuff I've never done before, and that's a really exciting thing to do. That's one thing I love about this wheel idea that a lot of YouTubers do, is that it forces you to do content that you don't typically do in the game. So you get to experience brand new things, even though, well, you know, like it's been there before. Like for example, the boss I'm about to do right now. I've never done it before, and it seems really cool that I get to go out and try something new. And with that being said of something new, I have no idea how to kill this thing. I read one little wiki guide that said, you know, bring a range switch to kill the little, you know, spiderlings that spawn. But other than that, I have no idea what to do. And we are here, baby. Let's go in and try to get our very first Venenatus kill. Hello, Venenatus. Get ready to meet your maker. And it actually looks like somebody was here before. He's more than halfway done. And so I wonder if somebody was here earlier and maybe just ran out of food or something. But anyway, hopefully that'll be an easier kill and we can get 1 KC. And just as I was starting to feel really good about this, 2 PKers came in, and let's just say I'm not gonna last very long with them in here with me. You know, it's part of it. It's part of the risk you take when you do wildy content. So I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, we got the first PK out of the way, so I guess we gear up and go find another boss to fight. I think I actually want to go back and try Venenatus one more time, so I'm gonna hop worlds and see if I can get lucky on a different one. All right, here we are, round 2, Venenatus, baby, let's go. And here we are. So we're gonna pay our little fee and get in there and see if we can finally get this kill. And hello there, my new mortal enemy. Good to see you, Venenatus. You know, there's just something about this boss, and I don't know if it's just the cool aesthetics from like the deep blue background and the cool red from the boss. It's just being inside this cave is so cool. It's just so well done. The art's great. The boss is super cool. It doesn't seem overly complicated, but just difficult enough to keep people engaged. I like it. I like this boss. And that's what I also love about being mid-game too, is so even though my combat's late level, my skill level is about the mid-game. And so it's really nice to take on some bosses that are just engaging enough where it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's not too much of a challenge where I want to rip my hair out. So, like, for example, I did some TOB with some friends, and it was fun, but I'm really bad, and I'm not quite ready for that, and so I didn't really have that much fun compared to, like, what I'm doing now, fighting Venenatus and KBD and Vedion and all these new wildy bosses I'm trying out. I guess what I'm trying to say, Venenatus, is that I'm glad to be here. and just when I was having fun, we have more PKers that have shown up. Okay, a little bit more this time, so the PKers are definitely out and about right now. So I might have to go find some other content to do until things die down a little bit. But regardless, even though I've died twice of Venenatus to PKers, it was still fun to come out and experience new stuff and get to learn some new mechanics from different bosses that I've never tried before. And you know, all these PKers are having a fun time, you know, enjoying their evening too. All right, well, wildy was fun, but it's time to move on to something else. So now we're gonna spin the wheel and see if we can get anything a little less terrifying. Okay, I don't remember anything about this minigame except that I did something one time for an achievement diary, but I'm pretty sure you just fill up buckets of water and call it a day. I am slightly more determined to do more than just fill up buckets of water and sit around for 10 minutes, so if we're doing trouble brewing, then I'm gonna get my hands dirty, baby. And I mean that like after I get past all these jungle horrors, because man, these guys are scary. I'm gonna have nightmares for a week thinking about these guys. All right, so here we are at Trouble Brewing, and we're gonna get started right away. And before we do anything, I just want to clarify that I did not look at a single guide, and I refuse to read any of the rules. So we're gonna wing it and see what happens. So if you're cringing and watching this at home, just know that I'm right there with you. But just so we get some points, I'm definitely gonna fill up some buckets of water and go ahead and put it on the hopper, because I do remember doing that to get the diary step. All right, so let's go explore because I am so lost. I don't even know what to do. So we're gonna start using stuff on everything and just see if we can figure things out. All right, I'm pretty sure we need these red flowers because I remember one component that we had to go to the other side and get the flowers because we can't use our own. And I remember that from a while ago. So we're gonna do this because I'm pretty sure this is right. At least I think anyway. I guess we'll find out. So all these people are chopping trees, so I'm gonna join them because I might use them for something. We'll find out. I got 5 scrappy tree logs, and I'm gonna chop this one too. Let's see what we get. Logs. You get regular logs. Don't waste your time on that one. That one's a bad one. Oh, you get logs from here too. That would make sense of why it's called a log pile. So I've been following this guy around. He seems to know what he's doing. He's going to all these different stations. So I'm kind of just mimicking what he does, and I think I'm getting points. I don't know. I'm just having a good time. Surely talking to this parrot will reap me some sort of reward. Or not, that's fine. It's fine too. So I finally figured out where these little red flowers go. They have to be used on this kettle. I've been going around using them on just random things, and I finally found it. Look at me, I'm a gamer. So I'm kind of just running around trying to click everything and figure out what the hell is going on, and I am so lost. Ooh, a steam pump. Let's go pump some steam. I think I can do that. I can pump steam. I'm good at that. Well, that was exciting, except I can never wait to never go back. Anyway, let's spin the wheel and see what else we get. So I was actually getting excited because I thought we were going to get TOA solo, and that actually sounded really fun, but instead we're going to do all of the clue scrolls in my bank, which is fine. I am kind of known to hoard them. I don't do them regularly like I should. I know, I'm a bad Iron Man. But let's go do all the clue scrolls in my bank. So I don't have much. I have a beginner, an easy, a hard, and an elite. So let's go knock all of these out and see if we can get anything exciting from completing them. First, the beginner, because it should be relatively easy. And now moving on to the easy clue. This one should be easy as well, so I'm just gonna fly through it real quick. And the easies are done. Now moving on to the harder stuff. As I'm doing these hard clues, I did something really funny that I think you're gonna get a kick out of. So when we get to that step, feel free to laugh out loud and call me a dummy in the comments. But we ended up getting really lucky on the first step because it's right here. So I'll take it. Wow, I wish our luck could be that good all the time. The next step is to go visit our lizardman friends who have not given me a Warhammer, by the way. I'm about, I don't know, 1,500 kills, so I'm about halfway there, but I still don't have the drop yet. Oh my gosh, this is so traumatizing. I'm trying to fight this Ceratobin wizard, but every lizard in the area wants to kill me. And before we move forward, I need to make a few purchases, so I'm gonna visit a couple shops. Yeah, I just need one of these, and just one of these real quick as well, and a brand new hat to finish the sales. And we did all that just for this one clue step, but thankfully we never really have to do it again because, well, I'm gonna make this stash for the first time ever. But it's all for a good cause because we have to do this clue step because, you know, the big old wheel says so. All right, walking towards a place to dig. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I've had a lot of wieldy bad luck lately with all the PKers, but it looks like we're free for now. But now on to this part. My idiot self looked at the magic hut and thought that I had to dig inside. So I went all the way back to the mage bank to get a lockpick so that I can get inside, only to realize it was out back the whole time. To make matters worse, I've done this clue step a dozen times, so I don't know why I struggled so hard remembering this. But now we're moving on to the fun stuff and the elite clues, and I'm really excited. I'm hoping that I get really lucky. The last time I got an elite clue, I got a gilded scimitar, and I hope that I can repeat the same luck. But there's one step. The neck. Another. 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 And this one will finish it off. All right, that's super exciting. Now we can go open up and see if we get anything good. So first up is the beginner, and we're just gonna drop that. Now the easy, I mean, we'll keep the fire runes. And now the hard, and hey, we got a collection log. Maybe that'll be a good fashionscape. It actually goes kind of good with my cape. And last we have the elites. And look at that, we got the holy wraps. That's gonna be really good for prayer bonus. And I think it counts as a Saradomin item too. Hey, we're looking pretty good. I like that. If you're still sticking around, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you making it this far to the video. And if you have any suggestions of what you want me to add to the wheel, let me know in the comments below because I would love to add them. And who knows, maybe we'll meet in the wildy and you can kill me for all of my gear at Mid-Anatus. Or not, that's fine too, whatever you want to do. But I also want to add that I'm not really that big of a RuneScape YouTube channel. I do these for fun and, you know, I don't have a huge subscriber base right now. So I am very grateful to every little subscriber that I have and I try to interact with as many people as I can. And I've met a lot of cool people along the way. Unless your name is Matt Barron, of course, then you're a double legend, you silly little goober. But again, thank you all for liking. Thank you all for subscribing if you did. And if you didn't, hey, I'm still grateful anyways. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. And I look forward to making this video again with the other things that are on the wheel. And again, don't forget to comment what you want me to add and I'll make sure it's in there. Thanks and good luck in your grinds.
Right.